we're gonna cut up our chicken on a cone. So grab your chicken facing you. I like to give the legs a nice tug, and that'll seat the chicken on the cone nice and firmly so it's not gonna rock back and forth. One of the great things about this cone is just that this doesn't move at all, and so you can really spin your chicken around and manipulate it however you want, and it's not shifting as long as your table's nice and sturdy. And our table has this nice lip, so it captures all the fluids instead of everything going onto the floor, which I think is really kind of the key for this. Is I don't want to make more work by cutting up on a cone by having all the mess go onto the floor. So I do one side then the other side. So we'll do our wing. So we're going to go right here between the wing and the breast, just like you would do it on a tabletop. But the key here is you're going to be kind of, since you have both of your hands free, you're going to be sort of manipulating the pieces away from the bird so you're not doing a bunch of sawing. Separating the leg and the thigh, you're going to start at the oyster, and you're going to kind of open it up and pull away at the same time, and that's going to open your joint, so you're just able to go right through. And then the same thing on this side. I'll try to do this in a way so you can still see. I'm going to do this. This one's a little weird for me to sort of twist away just because I'm left-handed. So on this side, I like to come up from underneath, but still make sure I don't get into that breast meat there. Same thing here. Open up your leg and your thigh. And as you go through the oyster there, you're just going to pull down and away. And you're able to really, again, because it's so sturdy, you're able to really pull down on the chicken and open up your joint and pull the meat away. And so this is the biggest difference when you're cutting on a cone versus on the tabletop is the way that you manipulate the breast and open it up and pull it away. So you're going to find your wishbone, which is always going to be right here. You're going to find it. You're going to just open it up a little bit. Stick the tip of your knife between the tenderloin and the breast and the wishbone there. And you're going to find that little opening there, and you're just going to pull your knife down along the edge of the keel. And so now you should have your breast and your keel and the tenderloin separate. Take your thumb, pull that tenderloin away where that tendon connects there, and now you're just going to follow this down. You could do it once or twice, just depends on how fast you want to do it. Separate your tender from the breast, and then you do the same thing on the opposite side. So find that little spot where the wishbone is. My knife is a little bit dull, but again, find that spot and then just follow it down. Come up with your thumb, pull the tender, and then to do it from the other side, just so you can see what you're doing. Just going to follow this down a little bit. You should have a nice clean keel, no breast meat, no tender meat left. And then here's your tenderloin. You know, separate that. So now you should have two pretty breasts, two pretty tenders. It shouldn't be all mangled up, and your other pieces, and you can separate your legs and thighs on the tabletop. So that's cutting up on a cone.